Nice to meet you, ladies and gentlemen. How much? Can you choose a number between 1 and 2? M to the B, M to the B, What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I hope all of you are doing amazing today, and I'm feeling pretty good to record today, so hopefully it'll be a little bit more interesting. But today, for you wonderful lads and ladies, today I bring to you a more calm article, something a little bit more crazy rather than comedic. And I know I say this every single time, but seriously, I thank you guys so much for the recent support. It's been amazing. My videos have been doing so good. They just keep getting better and better. Even though the quality of the videos might not be getting better and better, it just seems like you guys support me more and more, and it just seems like you guys really do love me, and I love you all. So seriously, thank you. Let's get on with the video. Nearly 100 animals removed from home of mail carrier suspected of taking cats near her routes. Bro, that place was infested. Not only her home, but her route. Like, how do you find that many on the same route? I probably see a stray cat like 4 times a year. Like, what? And why do they just keep coming back? I don't know if animals keep a language like that, but like, wouldn't you think the word would get around? After like 5 cats go missing, they should all be like, yeah, let's not go there because we're all just gonna get kidnapped. But low-key, cats are ops of each other, bro. I see those videos on Instagram where the cats are just beefing. Like, bro, they kill each other regularly. Like, cats die all the time from like gang violence. Not that I think that the cat dying is funny, but I feel like, dude, it's just crazy how cats like have human-like mindsets, bro. They can understand us for real. Surely some of them were dead though, right? Like, how do you feed 100 cats being a mail carrier? How much does a mail carrier make a year? 57 to 72,000 a year. That's a good chunk of money. But if you like actually love these cats, you cannot provide for them like that. You can't just like buy a bed for every new cat you have. You wouldn't have enough space in your house. You have to feed all of them. You have to give them all water and stuff like that. Take them out, like let them run around and stuff and exercise. You are not taking care of those cats. Like, there's no way you can have 100 cats and love them all equally. Unless you just don't love any of them at all, which low-key it sounds like this. A 77-year-old Florida woman was arrested after authorities rescued 80 cats from her home. Nah, they only rescued 80. That means the other 20 were just dead, bro. She's a whole 77 years old, bro. Not only do you have walking problems, but now you can't walk on your floor because there's a bunch of dead cats on it. Rest in peace, bro. That's actually messed up. I want to know, like, what goes through the mind of someone like this, though. Like, why do you want to hoard this many cats? It's not like you enjoy them. It's not like they enjoy you. If you're just like making your situation worse and worse and worse. But like, I guess that's really just the case of any hoarder. And you can't even sleep in there. You can't even live in the house at all because there's 100 cats in there, bro. It smells horrible, probably. And then on top of that, it's gonna be so loud. Cats screaming, cats meowing, cats purring, everything, dude. Just everywhere. In every single room you got cats, bro. How are you supposed to sleep? At one point, they just start destroying your home. Like, you have one cat and it rips up a blanket, bro. Imagine that times 100. You'd have holes in your walls. And how do you get in and out of your house from work every day? Like, don't cats just spill out when you open the door? And names, bro. They don't even have names. They're just cats to you. Like, you can't name 100 cats and remember every single one of them. You can't. Much less cherish them, bro. That's horrible. Authorities suspect the mail carrier collected feral cats along her route. The news has people in a Martin County neighborhood who have been missing cats wondering if she took their pets. That's horrible, bro. Taking owned cats. These cats probably had collars, phone numbers on them, names on them, and everything, and she just completely neglected that. Like, I would crash out, bro, if I was one of those neighbors and they took my cat, bro, my beloved, beautiful cat. I want a cat so bad. And they took it, and then they just put it in this horrible, disgusting house with no food, a bunch of other cats, no shower, no exercise, no nothing, and you're with a hoarder lady that doesn't give a ship about you. Or shippings. But at the same time, like, this is low-key insanity. At this point of hoarding, you don't even look at the cats. Like, you don't even care if they have rabies, if they got their shots or anything. No, you're just picking them up off the street whenever you see one. And is this lady Quicksilver or something? She got silver hair, but like, dude, at 70 years old, how do you like reliably catch 100 cats by yourself? She's closer to 80, bro. She got the moves. She knows how to deal with cats. Well, not care for them, obviously, but like, you know, she knows how to work cats. Where was I? Because I had to go downstairs for 10 minutes. I think she just got the fly. Never mind, just went downstairs, spent another 10 minutes, and still didn't get the fly, so hopefully it just dies of old age. 92 animals, including 80 cats and 12 dogs, were rescued from a home in Stewart's Foxwood community on Monday. Sheriff John Budensyke called it the worst case of animal hoarding he has seen in Martin County. And 12 dogs, bro. 12 dogs versus 80 cats. Normally, they don't get along. It must have felt like World War Z out there. Or should I say in there, because they were literally cramped in a home. At least it wasn't the fact that 20 cats were dead, though. I was kind of scared. But surely one of them died, right? Like, you can't just feed all of them. They'd just be eating each other. And then you just got the smell of dead bodies around your whole house. At least you never got to deal with mice, though. I don't know if that's really worth it. The sheriff said animal control tried to get inside the home for about a week, but the owner, Gail Guastino, refused to cooperate. So she just wanted the cats in her house. This is actually mentally ill, because like, I can't even understand why you would want that. I can just imagine how bad this house was, bro. It's probably way worse than what I've ever seen, but I've seen videos of hoarders and stuff, and their house is getting broken into by cops, and literally, they like push the door and it just doesn't open. They have to like break windows, move stuff out of the way, like literally bust down the whole door just to get in because it's just filled with things. Martin, that's so far. Play the beat. That's so far. Sorry, bro. I had to get that one off my chest. It's been stuck in my head for forever. Martin, play the beat. Court records show Guastino was issued more than 40 citations in 2015 for improper care or treatment of animals, but the case was dismissed. How? What kind of legal system is that? What do you mean 40 times a cop decided, yeah, this is too much? 40 separate times. There's no way it was the same cop who had a grudge, right? It was many different cops giving the same citation over and over again. She didn't get fined or anything, you know, like she didn't go to jail or something, get her house cleaned. 40 citations? That means her house, like, you could just tell from the outside that it was bad in there because, like, if it happens inside your house, animal abuse inside your house, you can't really tell. No one outside is going to be able to tell, right? But, like, it was so bad, so loud, it smelled horrible in there. You could just tell that it was horrible from the outside, and people had to, like, go in and investigate. Dude, and her house is messed up, actually. Like, there's this picture here. I don't know if this is actually her house, but this is crazy. It looks like they put a brown tint over it. That's just how much dirt there is in this house. Like, look at this. And you know, there's just cockroaches everywhere. Like, it's literally height pile. This is going up to the top cabinets. Well, you need to get a better legal system, bro. What do you mean you can cite this 40 times and still you'll have to bust down her door, bro? Like, they should have enforced this way sooner. Investigators believe Guastino collected many of the cats while working as a mail carrier. She held the job since 1997, according to the U.S. Postal Service. That means some of the cats in there are probably 20 years old, like no joke. Well, it's not like she's gonna be needing that job anytime soon, bro. Just retire, bro. Get sued, live off of Social Security, and then just like die peacefully, bro. You're 77, dude. No, that is a real topic, though. Like, she is going to get sued to crap out of this and then not have any retirement money. Or I guess not really sued. Maybe by the people whose cat she stole, actually. That, you know, they could sue her. But, like, that, and then she's gonna get fined by the government, and then she's gonna have to, like, serve jail time as a 77-year-old woman. That's crazy. Do old people have, like, a separate jail? I feel like you never see an old guy in jail. Like, do they have exceptions for that or something? Having a grandma in jail, bro, that would just be the ultimate protection. Like, no one wants to hurt an old lady. You just have people fighting for you all the time. I kind of feel like I've been reliving her loss, Megan Remick said. Is it remake or Remick? I feel like it's remake, but Remick would also make sense. Mate. Remick lives in the area. She said her cat Savannah went missing 3 years ago. She now wonders if Savannah could be one of the 80 cats removed from the home. Yes, it's unlikely that a hoarder took your cat or probably just ran away, but at the same time, it's more likely now than it should be because there's just like 80 cats in that home, bro. It really could be. In 3 years, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be surprised if a cat made it 3 years in that house. Like, it is filthy in there. That is not good living condition. A cat is probably safer in the streets of New York, in a sewer, or like in a forest, more than that house. Martin, that's so far. I saw one of the rescuers. Animal control officers bring out a cage with a tiny white cat in it, and I just know there's other white cats in the world, but man, something just hit me. And just the thought that she could have been sitting in that filth, not being able to breathe in a cage for 3 years is just absolutely horrifying, Remix said. She had some of them in cages? Nah, bro, you know she didn't take them out for months at a time. I wonder if there is a way though where you can track that, like tell which cat is yours if it is your cat, because obviously they grow over 3 years. It's not going to look exactly the same. On top of that, there's a bunch of cats that look similar. The most obvious would be like having a collar, but like I wonder if there's any way they can track it back and, you know, like tell. I would hold the biggest grudge, bro. I mean, she's already getting fired, but if I was the lady and I knew that she stole my cat and I saw my cat in that horrible condition, I would make sure and call the company and just like make sure she lost her job immediately. I would actually make sure you're gonna be in debt for the rest of your life. No joke. Yeah, she is mentally insane and it's probably like not her fault, just like a mindset thing, but like I'm still gonna sue you, let's be real. Remake is not alone. I didn't really even know about the news story until 2 random people called me and said, you live next to Sunshine Mobile Homes, right? The mail lady got arrested. Another Martin County resident identified as Shannon said. Shannon said her cat Tux went missing 2 weeks ago. Look, I don't know if I'm wrong for this, but like, should you just not let your cat outside like that? Yeah, I feel bad. Her cat went missing and stuff like that. And accidents happen, but like, why are so many people leaving their cat out that you can just collect 100 cats? Like, keep an eye on your animal. You're responsible for them. I don't know. Is that like a cat owner thing? Do they just let their cats outside? Is that normal? And this is like kind of not really similar, but like this kind of reminds me of my favorite book, bro. At least one of my favorite books, bro. It's called How to Steal a Dog. And the owners are rich. They just leave their dog in their backyard. And like a lady or like a poor girl goes up to it, steals the dog, tries to return it to them for money. I looked in the news and saw a video of one of the tuxedo cats inside of the cage that they were taking out of the house. And I'm very hopeful that it's my cat. And I'm really hoping to be reunited with my cat, Shannon added. I mean, you're lucky, bro. You're lucky you weren't the girl who got her cat missing for 3 years. Guastino has been charged with animal cruelty and confinement of animals without sufficient exercise. Yeah, what, do you expect them to just run around your furniture and everything, crawl on the floorboards? And this sucks, bro, because there's two different types of fat cats, right? You have a cat that eats regularly but doesn't exercise, and so it just gets fat. Or you can have a cat that, even though it might exercise a little bit, eats so much that it just gets fat. Nah, bro, you have a cat here that doesn't exercise and doesn't eat, so now it's just a skinny, malnourished cat. That sucks. The sheriff's office said it is actively investigating whether the animals belong to anyone else and is encouraging people to file a missing pet report. And ladies and gentlemen, it seems like that's the end of the article. That's crazy though. I wonder how much it stacks though. Like, you can get charged with animal cruelty and confinement with animals without exercise for like any animal. It could just be one pet. But she has 80 of them, so surely it like gets a little bit bigger, right? Like, the fine is huge. But ladies and gentlemen, take care of your animals. I wish I had an animal, but I don't. And if you do, make sure you cherish them absolutely to the fullest extent, because they love you and you should love them. So if you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, got any entertainment or any joy, I'm so glad, because I did my job, and it's been amazing seeing you all, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. I know you guys love when I upload on Friday, because everybody loves the Friday vid. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm not going to re-record it, so I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Hope you guys are having a great night. It's been your host, Ian. I'm really jumbling up this outro. IL12 link, Discord in the description. I just said that backwards. And if I'm streaming live, come check it out. All right. See you guys. Not taking too much of your time. Bye. See ya.